Hey guys, I'm coming to you guys today with some juicy garlic butter ribeye steak. This recipe is very simple and yet delicious. I start out with chopping about 1/4 of red onions, 4 garlic cloves, habanero pepper, and some ginger. I blend it with some olive oil. And then the first thing I do is season my ribeye steak. The seasoning is very simple. I sprinkle some sea salt on there and some thyme. I start off with one side because that's the side that's gonna go first on the skillet. So right now I'm just adding my salt and I'm adding my thyme seasoning. So right here is the mixture that I blended. I added just a little bit of salt just to add a little flavor to it. Now you can put some chicken bouillon if you want to. I'm going to just stick to some salt. And I'm going to just go ahead and spread a good amount on that same side of the steak. Now that side is going to be the first side that's going to go on the skillet. And whenever it's on the skillet, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So yes, I'm just spreading it nice and hearty on both steaks. Now it's very important to get the best result on your steak, to make sure that whenever you blend that your garlic and onions and all that it's creamy. It's nice and creamy and not chunky. That's why I added the olive oil on there, just to make sure it's like has that rich thickness to it. And let's get to cooking. Right now, I'm just greasing my pan with some Pam spray. If you don't have Pam spray, you can use just a little bit of olive oil and spread it through the pan. And just like I said earlier in the video, I'm gonna place that seasoned part of the steak first on the pan, and you can see it sizzling. Oh my goodness, I cannot say that word. Sizzling. Right away, and then as it's on there, you're gonna go ahead and add some salt and thyme and that sauce, just like you did on the first part of the steak. You're gonna do the same step on the other side of the steak. Now, depending how you like your steak, I am cooking the steak for medium well. I added a lid just to preserve that moisture and for it to cook a bit faster, because if you don't add a lid to it, it might take a little longer to cook because I am doing it medium well. It's going to be almost cooked, but just a little bit of pink in the middle. Right now, I'm just kind of flipping it just to see if it's more brown. You kind of want to wait and kind of take a little peek to see if the first side that's on the skillet has browned a little bit before you flip it. Now, the best way to know that your other side of the steak is done, as your steak is grilling, you can see blood kind of spew. You can kind of see it on the video. From the back side, when it stops, then you know it's time to flip it. I went ahead and added some chopped red onions, and then some greens, some asparagus and some green beans on there. Sprinkle just a little bit of salt on the asparagus and green beans, and it's going to add whatever flavor is coming from the steak. It's going to be used for the greens. Right now I'm taking 1 spoon of butter and I'm placing it on top of each steak. And you're going to just let it naturally melt into that steak. And as the butter goes on the pan, you can mix it with veggies and just mix all the flavors together. You only do this part when you're done flipping it. I kind of rotated it a good three or four times. And the last time that I rotated, I was sure, okay, my steak is almost done. That's when I went ahead and added my butter and just kind of watched it glaze all over that steak. Yes. And I took a slice of lemon and I just kind of squeezed it on that steak. That's what you saw the last part. You can roast some corn on the side. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Your steak is done, and enjoy. Thank you guys for watching.